made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier, because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Okay, St. Patrick's Day. Watch out. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. It is St. Patrick's Day. I don't have green on. Could use a little bit more green, though, but no green on today. But it is St. Patrick's Day. I guess this day is celebrated with consumption of alcohol. Is that what that, yeah? Is that what this is about? Need a mic on.
Yeah, it's alcohol and cabbage.
Cabbage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice combination, if you know what I mean.
Oh, God.
No. Well, if you're going to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, if you're going to celebrate you got an echo on these mics, man. If you're going to celebrate it, please try to practice some moderation. That's all I can say. I'll put it out there for what it's worth. It is spring will happen on Friday of this week, and certainly there's been a break in the weather. At least some of the stations that where this show airs up in the Northeast, Midwest. Some of those folks tell me that nice weather's, we're not below zero or below freezing, so above 40 or more, that's great weather. That's convertible weather in Pittsburgh. Man, I remember the winters used to be long. I'd say, when will it end? And cold season and flu still in play. And I'm going to report on it's wintertime. And it's not the cold weather that inspires the viruses. It's the close contact with others. But I'll report on a study out of the University of Helsinki. And I went to their website. It was a little different. They have the city of Helsinki paired with the University of Helsinki on the same website. I've never seen that before. A little strange. Yeah. So we'll talk about the study and something that they found that shortened the symptoms of a cold. And then there was a study coming out of NYU Langone Medical Center. This is an interesting study dealing with physicians. It was a survey. It was a 28-question survey. It was created by the NYU and Langone Center for Prevention of Cardiovascular Disease. And the intention of the survey was to identify gaps in nutritional knowledge to evaluate physicians' attitudes and practices concerning diet in the prevention of cardiovascular disease. I'll tell you about that as well. And it comports with my experience, at least with the physicians that I know and talk with. And I was not surprised to see these findings. And I'll share that with you. Of course, you can always call this show as you listen to it or watch it. Number is 877-897-8255, 877-897-talk. That's a toll-free number. We encourage people to call the show. After all, it is a health talk show. That doesn't mean I do all the talking. It's a talk show. We like interaction around here. We like dialogue. Monologue, after a while, like talking to people. And oftentimes, not often, more often than not, you have lots of listeners who know a lot about what we're talking about. And you can have a big impact on other people. You'd be surprised. Not just, me talking or some guest on the show, but other listeners have a big persuasive influence on co-listeners and viewers of the show. You can view the show at letstalknutrition.com. And if you're using Internet Explorer, you have to hit the refresh button. That's typically found in the top bar, John, in the top where the
Yes.
Right? It's like a little arrow.
A little circular arrow. But it should be fixed now.
It should be? I don't know.
The coding staff completely redid that code.
Okay, we'll see. If you doesn't want to link up, just click on that refresh button. Okay. Let's see. Stephen is still out. He went on vacation. I wonder if he's... He went on a cruise.
Hell, he may have just decided to stay.
Maybe.
It's so nice out there.
I haven't heard a peep out of him.
Yeah.
So I guess he's having a good time. Every time he goes on vacation, something bad happens. Every single time. One time he was on vacation, he dove in the pool. He ended up with some sort of fungus from Mars. I don't know what happened. He got sick. Every single time. We'll see if he comes back this time, if he has a story to tell. I mean, it's always some disaster. If he didn't have bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck at all on his vacations. We'll see. He's pretty funny. He's really, his approach to health and wellness as I would hope it would have changed over the last 10 years producing this show for me technically. I guess sitting behind that glass, listening to me go on and experts and listeners go on and calling in, I guess it had an influence. So we know that soon, if he can change, I know anybody can change. But he's pretty open. He's pretty open. We'll see. John's been filling in for him. All right. So you got a cold? What are you trying to do to make it pass a little quicker? I mean, I caught one this cold and flu season when I went to California. I don't know how I did that trip. I have no clue. Some of it I can't even remember. I was pretty sick and somehow made it through. Well, and some of you are probably familiar with this particular therapy. And what is it? It's not real complicated. University of Helsinki researchers figured out that if you take high dose zinc acetate lozenges, you can shorten the duration of your common cold associated nasal discharge, that's nice, by 34%. Yuck. And nasal congestion by 37%. And a scratchy throat by 33%, and your cough by 46%. Now, I know that if you're watching, you'll see the news release for the Helsinki study. Come back, I'll tell you more about that. The study was published. It was a meta-analysis. That's when they take a bunch of studies and look at all the data from all of these different studies and synthesize the data, I guess, and the findings and reach some conclusions. It was published in BMC, Family Practice Journal, pretty prestigious journal. We'll tell you about a little bit more about this particular study. This is interesting. And then physicians, I know a lot of people in the world of natural health and natural medicine, natural products, are throwing doctors under the bus. It's a good thing they don't practice near a Greyhound station. It'd be flattened out all day. I mean, I don't do that on this show. I just don't see any merit in that, because I think most physicians have good intentions and want to do better. You'll see by this next one.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Hi, I'm Jordan Rubin, founder and CEO of Garden of Life. Oceans 3 was created with a simple premise in mind. Develop a line of premium omega-3 fish oil formulations that met or exceeded the market leader in quality, and then go beyond omega-3 by providing amplified benefits and value to the consumer. Oceans 3 contains ultra-pure, high-potency fish oil, along with astaxanthin and fucoxanthin. Each of these ingredients, when taken individually, have superb benefits. When they are combined into the exciting compound omega-xanthin, they work synergistically to amplify their already amazing benefits. In addition to the synergy of omega-xanthin, Oceans 3 offers unrivaled purity and greater value than the leading omega-3 fish oils available today, making the Oceans 3 family of products the best choice for anyone looking to add a healthy dose of omega-3 fats and a giant dose of extraordinary health to their lives.
Medi-C Plus. The C in Medi-C Plus stands for vitamin C, and the plus stands for lysine. Did you know vitamin C is arguably the most important water-soluble antioxidant in the human body? Or that we cannot produce vitamin C on our own like animals do? We need Medi-C Plus to meet our daily needs. Medi-C Plus provides the body with a high concentration of vitamin C and lysine, which work together to build collagen for optimal heart health. Dr. Gifford Jones, graduate of the Harvard Medical School, developed Medi-C Plus after his own heart attack 16 years ago. With the help of Medi-C Plus, Dr. Gifford Jones is now a healthy 91 years old. But Medi-C Plus is not just for heart health. Medi-C Plus also benefits your immune system, vision, promotes healthy skin, provides support for healthy teeth and gums, healthy joints, and much more. So make Medi-C Plus part of your daily routine and enjoy healthy living. Medi-C Plus at your local vitamin discount center and all fine health food stores. You can also order online at mymedi-c.com or call toll-free at 1-844-871-0069. Are you looking for a product that will aid weight loss both safely and naturally? That will stimulate your metabolism and reduce the absorption of fat from food? Then look no further than Right Way Nutrition. As featured on national daytime health shows, Right Way Nutrition is a premium dietary and nutritional supplement provider who believes the best form of encouragement is results. Right Way Nutrition aims to provide customers with the most superior and effective products available. Right Way Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol does just that. While green coffee bean extract may not be new to the scene, Right Way Nutrition offers a new and improved formula of green coffee bean extract infused with their trademark ingredient Svetol, which is proven to be a vital ingredient for successful weight loss results. Right Way Nutrition provides you with a fast-acting, healthy, effective green coffee bean extract proven to naturally and safely aid weight loss. Your search for the perfect natural weight loss supplement is over. Right Way Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol will help you reach all your weight loss goals.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the digestive care company. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Greens Plus, superfood for super health. Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Cold and flu season are still around. They'll linger. Question is, you don't want to. It's almost toward the end of it. You don't want to catch a cold now. But if you do, can you do anything to shorten the symptoms? Well, apparently researchers at the University of Helsinki, as I just reported a moment ago, say yes. How? Taking high-dose zinc acetate lozenges. You got to remember the common cold, which is an infection caused by viruses. And there are over 100 viruses that are implicated here. And common cold is is the main reason, the major factor for days off at school, missed work, and visits to the doctor. Hence, why it's common. In a previous analysis, a meta-analysis of 3 randomized trials, they found that high-dose zinc acetate lozenges shorten the duration of colds by 42%. Since all 3 of the studies reported the duration of diverse respiratory symptoms, they said, and of symptomatic symptoms such as muscle ache and headache, they decided to investigate whether there are differences in the effect of zinc lozenges on different common cold symptoms. And that's what this study was all about. And I'll repeat what they found. High-dose zinc acetate lozenges shorten the duration, and you have to forgive me, nasal discharge by 34%, nasal congestion by 37%, sneezing by 22%, scratchy throat by 33%, sore throat by 18%, hoarseness by 43%, and cough by 46%. Where are those lozenges? Anybody bring any today? Furthermore, the researchers discovered that some strong evidence that zinc lozenges also shorten the duration of muscle ache by 54%. This is interesting. We're talking about zinc. Zinc and their lozenges. Now, some of them have, you're not eating a Cherry Smith Brothers cough drop. I can tell you that. They can be a little difficult.
Those are rough.
Now, I'm sure that some companies have figured out how to make these more pleasant tasting. So, after all, it is zinc, for heaven's sake. Zinc tastes like a sink, right?
Yeah.
So, there was no evidence, though, that the zinc had an effect on the duration of headache and fever. You have to take some aspirin and to lower the fever, I guess, and as well as the headache. This is good, though. This is good. You'll find these at your favorite health store, wherever it may be. These are zinc acetate lozenges. There you go. Okay. It is common practice in the world of natural medicine, not around here though, and in people that take a natural approach to attack traditionally trained physicians. They're allopathically trained. They're allopaths. And one of the criticisms is that all these doctors want to do is write prescriptions. Okay. Be mindful, patients almost expect and demand that they do that. And if a doctor, and I've had some friends of mine who are physicians, if the doctor doesn't write the prescription, what does the patient do? Go finds a doctor that will. And then they don't take the medicine because patient compliance with medications is abysmal. So you go figure it out. Nevertheless, the researchers at NYU Langone Medical Center wanted to know what were doctors' attitudes and were there any gaps in nutritional knowledge. What were their attitudes about nutrition? Were there any gaps in nutritional knowledge for them to practice the prevention of cardiovascular disease with their patients? So here's what they found. These were all physicians. 78% of the physicians said reported being open to additional training and thought it would result in better patient care if they got more nutritional, had more nutritional insight. Just over 50% of the doctors said that they currently spend 3 minutes or less. Check this out. They spend 3 minutes or less doing what? Educating the patient on diet and lifestyle. They admitted that. Now, it's not that they don't want to. I can, you've had this experience. You're sitting in a doctor's office. There are more people sitting in there than there are at the Greyhound station. With, some bus terminal or train station or airport. Doctors don't have the time. Overall, the doctors said they did pretty well in answering about 2/3 of the knowledge-based questions correctly concerning nutrition. Okay. Surprisingly, they said, cardiologists scored no better than internal medicine physicians relative to cardiovascular in terms of this survey. And this was specifically focused on cardiovascular disease. One of the researchers in the study, Dr. Harkin, said, we found physicians had a decent knowledge of general nutritional principles, but their practical knowledge was somewhat suboptimal. Okay. I like this kind of authenticity. The majority knew that eating fruits and vegetables lowers blood pressure and that consuming soluble fiber reduces LDL cholesterol. 82% and 88% respectively knew these things. About 70% correctly identified a vegetable high in soluble fiber, but just 31% identified an oily fish. So we need some improvement. Always room for improvement. Room for improvement? Sign me up.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement, or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no farther than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation so you can get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to improve even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good look. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the result. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natural Factors, where great health begins. Right Way Nutrition. Nutrition the right way. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening, whatever you may be doing. As you're listening or viewing the show, you can do both, if you like, at letstalknutrition.com. Of course, the show is syndicated across the U.S., so it does play at different times in different markets. Check your local listings. The show starts at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, runs till 11 a.m. It's 2 hours a day, 5 days a week. And you can listen to it live if you're not in the Tampa Bay market, for example, or the show doesn't play at that time in your market. You can listen to it live at 9 a.m. by going to my website at letstalknutrition.com or watching it. I was reporting on a study, there's a little bit more to it, about physicians and their knowledge and attitudes concerning nutrition and the treatment of cardiovascular disease. Apparently, the doctors in this survey were very open to wanting to learn more and having additional training, nutritional training. They had pretty decent, they said, decent knowledge of general nutritional principles. That's good. Okay. Nearly all of the physicians in the study knew that the Mediterranean diet, a fave around here, by the way, has been shown to reduce cardiovascular disease in randomized controlled trials. They knew that. just a little less than 50% of the doctors in the survey knew that low-fat diets have never been shown to reduce cardiovascular disease. They knew that as well. The Mediterranean diet was most often, the doctors in the study most often recommended the Mediterranean diet, followed by the low-fat DASH and low glycemic index diets. I wonder what my guest thinks about all this. He practiced medicine longer than most people are alive. I'm talking about Dr. Gifford Jones. He's currently 91, and I think he quit practicing when he was around 80, in his 80s. Just find out what went on with him and his training and his ideas about this. Dr. Jones, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on.
Good morning, Dr. Garko. It's always a great pleasure to be on your show, and particularly to talk with the U.S. audience.
Yeah.
And I owe a lot to the United States for my medical and surgical training.
You went to Harvard?
Pardon me? Yes, went to Harvard.
And how many nutrition courses did you get at Harvard?
Not one.
And I knew the answer to that. I learned from the lawyers, never ask a question to which you do not know the answer.
Yes, no, that was not high on the priority list.
So
I learned all about nutrition, like the rest of us do by reading and going to lectures and so forth, but it wasn't high on the list at Harvard, unfortunately.
What do you?
And
well,
it's so important.
Well, how old were you? If you don't mind, just indulge me for a minute, and if I get a little tedious, just tell me to shut up, okay?
Okay.
How old were you when you graduated from Harvard?
26.
My God.
Then I took 5 years of surgical training after that, so I didn't start practice until I was 32.
All right. So you were young. I mean, you were really young.
Young. I was young then relative to what I am now. Getting to be like Methuselah.
It's okay. Listen. Don't focus on your, don't focus on your chronological age. It's your functional or biological age, right?
That's right.
You
bet.
All right. So here you were now. You had graduated from Harvard Medical School. You were 26. You did 5 more years of training. You were 32. You started practicing. At what point did the nutritional green light go on in your head and said, ta-da, I need to know more about nutrition? When did that happen?
I think it went on about 10 years later.
Really?
All of a sudden, I was doing some bad things. I was sitting in my office in the afternoon drinking Coca-Cola and, diet drinks. Not diet drinks, but regular drinks. And I was having occasional cookies and so forth. And all of a sudden, I found I'd gained 10 pounds. I didn't like it. And I said, what am I doing wrong? Well, obviously, I found out that there were 10 teaspoonfuls of sugar in a regular Coke. Not a good idea. And I stopped drinking Coke, and I stopped having cookies in the afternoon, and I lost the 10 pounds. And so I've been very, very conscious of weight gain all my life, and I do one thing that North Americans should do more and more. The most important medical instrument in the world today is not the CT scan, not the MRI. It's the bathroom scale. Step on it. And then there are no surprises. You're not going to all of a sudden say, "Oh, my clothes are getting tighter. How much have I gained?" More than likely gain 20 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been always very conscious of weight.
That's interesting. Even today, though, I talk to doctors all the time, and especially some of the younger doctors just getting out of med school and whatnot, and I ask them about nutrition, and they still say to me, many of them, not all, but many, still say to me, I wish I had more nutrition training. I wish I knew more about diet and lifestyle. I wish I knew more about, generally nutrition. They want to know more. This survey that was done at NYU Langone Medical Center sort of confirms that. The doctors are open to it. They want it, but they're not getting it. What's up with that? Is it just not enough time in training the physicians to teach them? Is nutrition a throwaway? What?
I think it's partly time in the course. There are only so many hours in the curriculum. and they cut it short at that. And it should be the one thing that they lengthen, because, as goes our diet, so go we. Garbage in, garbage out. And so that it's a terrible mistake in medical school to not have a greater focus on nutrition, because, after all, obesity and type 2 diabetes and heart attack are all related to nutrition, and they're the epidemic that's going to bring the healthcare system to its knees over a period of time. So it's utmost importance. The other thing is you have to make one basic assumption, that if the bathroom scale is going up every day, you're doing something wrong. And you're obviously doing something wrong. You're eating the wrong kind of foods, and you're taking in too many calories. So that should give everyone the warning shot across the bow that, hey, we better get our act together.
On this show, and there are many people that will confirm this, what you said about the obesity epidemic bringing the medical system, the complex, to its knees. I've said that in many different ways on this show. So many. I wish I had $1 for every time I said it. You and I are on the same page about this.
$1 for every time I wrote about it.
I know. And it's like right now you got 68% of the population is overweight or obese. 17% of adolescents are obese, which has tripled over the last 3 decades. Projections are by 2050 we could be into the high 70% range with people overweight and obese.
In North America now, Doctor, there's one in 13 North Americans have diabetes.
We'll be right back. We'll pick this up a little bit more. This is really important. We'll talk about vitamin C, too, by the way.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone-nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Did you know your digestive tract is home to millions of bacteria? Some good, some not so good. And if you want to stay healthy, it's important to make sure that your body is populated with the good bacteria it needs. Probiotic Defense contains 13 of today's most effective friendly bacteria strains, along with other compounds shown in studies to support healthy digestion and immune system function. Don't settle for low-potency, overpriced formulas. Ask for Now Foods Probiotic Defense with the bright orange label. To find a retailer near you, go to nowfoods.com.
What are you doing this month? If you suffer from stiff joints, you can do something special. You could try new Flex Now Joint Formula. Flex Now offers you complete relief in just 1 month or a complete refund. Flex Now is a unique concentration of shea nut triterpenes, the most potent inflammation fighter of any botanical, and it's only when inflammation is reduced that your body begins to heal. Try new Flex Now Joint Formula and make this the month you get rid of stiff joints. Ask for Flex Now at Vitamin Discount Center and other leading natural product stores.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Hi, I'm Kate. I try to eat a healthy diet, but the irony of eating healthy foods, like broccoli or beans, is that even though they're healthy for us, they can still cause occasional digestive upsets. That's why I take a Digest Smart high-potency enzyme with every meal. Digest Smart is from Renew Life, the digestive care experts. It's the first digestive enzyme certified by Izyme, the International Enzyme Testing Program. Each capsule provides a full spectrum of 25 powerful plant-based raw enzymes to break down each major food group, including carbs, fats, proteins, and fiber. Digest Smart enzymes also feature targeted delivery capsules to reach your intestines, where 90% of digestion occurs. Digest Smart promotes more complete breakdown of the foods you eat and optimizes nutrient availability. Plus, it helps ease digestive upsets and supports your overall digestive health. Now that's really smart. Digest Smart is from the makers of Ultimate Flora Probiotics, and both are available in health food stores everywhere.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Well, you tuned into a good show today because Dr. Gifford Jones is with me and you, and I always enjoy having him on. We're going to be talking about vitamin C. I have a question I want to ask him related to a story that I reported on him a little bit ago about zinc, these zinc acetate lozenges and shortening symptoms of a cold. I want to ask him about vitamin C in a cold here in a second, but Dr. Jones was sharing with us his experience when he graduated from Harvard Medical School. It was the year what, Dr. Jones?
1950.
1950, when he graduated from med school. He was 26. He did 5 more years of some work, and then he started practicing medicine at 32. He then asked him about nutrition. He said, I got wise to nutrition about 10 years later. That's an honest answer. And I appreciate your authenticity in answering that. That seems to me, Dr. Jones, here you are at this stage of your career and life, and you come on my show, and of course I know you're a spokesperson for Medi-C Plus, which is a supplement. Here you are involved in nutrition, which is kind of interesting given your long history in the practice of medicine, and we're going to get to that. But these doctors knew a little bit about nutrition. They understood that the Mediterranean diet was something good for cardiovascular disease, and of course you know a thing or two about cardiovascular disease, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, given that you were on a table when you were 78, opened you up, right?
Namely, I had a heart attack.
I know you laugh about that. And then you started taking this protocol of Medi-C Plus that you picked up. You picked up this idea from Dr. Linus Pauling, and you've been doing it ever since. How many grams a day are you doing now?
I take 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day and 5,000 of lysine.
Okay. So you've been doing that since you were 78?
74.
74, pardon me. So
I had a heart attack when I was 74.
Right.
And I was told I would be dead in a couple of years if I didn't take statin drugs, cholesterol-lowering drugs.
Right.
And would have been. But quite honestly, I'd be definitely taking cholesterol-lowering drugs today if I hadn't had the good fortune of being a medical journalist to interview Linus Pauling. And I believe Linus Pauling more than I believe the money-driven pharmaceutical companies.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a bit of a really a bit of a gamble when I had to make that decision over do I take cholesterol-lowering drugs, which everyone said I should take, or do I take a gamble with Dr. Linus Pauling? And I had at that point, 17 years ago, I didn't have the evidence that I have today that shows that it was a good decision.
Do you think that? What do you think caused your arteries to get occluded? In your opinion, given
I wasn't obese. I played sports. I did all the things that you should do. I didn't abuse food or alcohol, or my lifestyle was pretty good. But my mother had heart problems, so I think that was.
You think you manufactured too much cholesterol? Do you think that was it?
Yes, I think so.
Let me ask you this: your opinion about cholesterol. What's your opinion about cholesterol and heart disease?
Well, I think history will show, Dr. Garko, that I believe that the most unethical and the most dangerous experiment is being conducted on mega millions of unsuspecting people. I think it's almost criminal that when you think of all the unintended consequences of cholesterol, the increased risk of diabetes, increased risk of cataracts, emotional problems, liver problems, kidney problems. So my reaction to your question, the quick question is, I think cholesterol-lowering drugs are bad, and I think cholesterol is not the reason why most people have a heart attack. It's because that they are not getting enough vitamin C in their circulation to decrease the risk of a buildup in their coronary arteries, which brings on a heart attack. So that I don't think I would be talking with you today, 17 years after the heart attack, if I hadn't been on high doses of vitamin C and lysine.
I want to explore this a little bit more, but we have a caller in Holiday, I believe it's Holiday, Florida. Leanne, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. You had a question about Medi-C and what?
Yes, Dr. Garko, thank you. I've been listening to him several times, and the subject of atrial fibrillation never comes up. And I didn't know if that would be something good for a person.
Do you have atrial fibrillation? Do you have that?
Atrial fibrillation.
Yeah. Your irregular heartbeat?
Yes.
Okay. So would the vitamin C with the lysine combination, the Medi-C Plus, do anything to moderate or otherwise help that condition, Dr. Jones?
It would help it because anything that you can do to the heart to increase the vascularity of the coronary arteries and other arteries is worthwhile. But in addition to vitamin C and lysine, she should be taking to ask her doctor about what about the use of increasing the dose of magnesium that she's getting. And
I do that.
Why not take a baby aspirin? And why not take vitamin E? Because when you have auricular fibrillation, you're more likely to develop a blood clot, which goes to the lungs and give you a pulmonary embolus. Mm-hmm. So that you want to keep the blood as liquid as possible. In other words, you want to oil the blood. And the best way to oil the blood is that combination of baby aspirin, magnesium, and natural vitamin E.
Natural vitamin E.
And undoubtedly, it's amazing that she's not already taking Coumadin or one of the other medications, prescription drugs that so many people are on these days.
What would you say to a person like Leanne in terms of the dosage of the vitamin C plus the lysine? How much would you, if you were her physician, what would you say to her?
I would tell her to take 6,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day.
And 3 grams of lysine?
2,000 in the morning, 2,000 at noon, and at dinner. And I would tell her to try and stay away from the Coumadin and drugs of that kind that have complications, namely bleeding complications.
I understand.
And I would certainly increase the doses to magnesium, maybe 500 milligrams a day, or twice a day, for a couple of weeks, and cut it down to 500 after that. And take 400 international units of natural vitamin E and a 81 milligram aspirin.
There you go. Does that help out, Leanne?
It does. And then also with the vitamin E, I've been reading about the tocotrienols.
Yeah. Yes. You want if you do vitamin E, do the mixed tocopherols, and you don't want to do synthetic vitamin E. We're headed into the top of the hour. If you want to hold on, if you still have some questions or want some clarification, hang on, hold on. We'll come back with Dr. Gifford Jones. I always, he's a great guest. Really a treat to have him on. I always love this guy. Love him, love him, love him.
Still looking
are not those of WHNZ AM, its staff, management, or parent company, iHeartMedia Incorporated.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier. Because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
And we're back, and I'm glad you are as well. And if you just tuned in, thanks for stopping by. It's great to be with you. Dr. Gifford Jones is my guest today, and we've been talking about his training as a physician when he went to Harvard, graduated from Harvard, and that at one point did he realize in his career that, he needed to focus more on nutrition. And what inspired my conversation with him about this was a new study coming out of NYU Langhorne Medical Center. And they did a survey of physicians, and they were asking, these were relative to cardiovascular disease, doctors' attitudes and practices trying to prevent cardiovascular disease. And doctors said that they were more open to nutrition, learning more about nutrition to help with that, and embraced the whole idea. They were willing to take additional training, and they also asked them questions that sort of test their knowledge of nutrition. They did okay. There's some room for improvement there, but nevertheless, it was encouraging. And the point of view of this show that nutrition is the first principle of health. I didn't say it was the only principle. I said it's the first principle. When you say, well, what about your lifestyle? Yes, and all the dimensions that constitute it. I agree. But at the end of the day, nothing's going to happen with the body biologically, physiologically, or any other way if the body isn't fueled properly, if it is not fed properly. For it to heal itself, it has a and Dr. Jones will tell you this. He was a surgeon all his life. He saw this. It has a remarkable ability to heal itself. But it doesn't do that out of the thin air. It needs nutrients to do it. It needs the nutritional chemicals to get it done. This isn't. It's complicated, but it's not complicated. And sometimes the obvious escapes us, and we step over it looking for some elegant, exotic explanation to help us figure stuff out, and it's right there in front of us. And it does get complicated. Believe you me, nutrition is complicated. Biology is complicated. Medicine these things are complicated, no question. But that doesn't mean that it's impossible to understand and then try to figure out ways to develop sound practices whereby the body can have a chance to heal itself. It just needs the proper chemicals and right environment internally and externally to do it. That's all. Notwithstanding aging and all that it does. So this is why these kinds of conversations are important. And, of course, Dr. Jones does emphasize dietary supplementation. He's a big fan. He likes vitamin C a lot in combination with lysine. And I do too. He's persuaded me. I'm on the protocol in Medi-C Plus, and I got one of my technical producers on it. And you can call 1-844-871-0069 if you go to your health store and they don't have the product, you can ask them to order it for you, or you can call yourself 1-844-871-0069. So can retailers if they want to get it into their stores. And you can go to MyMedi, M-E-D-I, mymedi-c.com. And then there are a couple of stores now, besides Vitamin Discount Center, which in Tampa, there are some other stores that are now carrying the product. I'll tell you about those in a moment. Dr. Jones, welcome back. You heard my take. You know what my point of view is about nutrition. You just heard it.
I think we're on the same wavelength.
Okay. Well, I feel I'm in good company then with you. And it didn't take me very long to figure this out. I didn't go to med school. I'm a PhD. I'm a researcher and a journalist. And I'm taking my like everybody else, my nutrition courses and whatever, physiology courses, anatomy courses, all that stuff, all that training. But I'm not an MD. But so nevertheless, I hear you talk about. It's interesting. When I hear you talk about nutrition, I'm always intrigued because your career spanned many decades, and so you've seen a lot. And I'm sure you've watched different therapies work and some not so much. But I dare say probably nutrition rarely lets you down, right?
No, you have to have good nutrition to have good health. And one of the things that I've learned over the years is that for most people, food is awfully good, Dr. Garko. And if it's in the refrigerator, if it's there, you can eat it. And one of the secrets is not have it in the refrigerator if you know it's not good for you. And another thing I've learned over the years is that if the stomach isn't hungry, you don't eat. And one of the best ways to do that is to increase your fiber concentration of the food that you're eating. And fiber is one of the things that fills up the stomach, tells the hunger reflex that you're full. And if people increase their fiber content, they could cut out a lot of the obesity that we see going on today. Whole wheat bread and start the cereal. I always start every day. I start the cereal with a high grain, high grain cereal, such as All Bran, and I know I'm going to get my 15 grams of fiber at breakfast. And then I'll get some more fiber during the course of the day. But we should all be getting, about 25 to 30 grams of fiber a day, and most people are only getting about 15.
And for people who listen, go ahead, finish your thought. Mm-hmm. What you're saying, I must tell you, and I know you haven't listened to all my shows over the last 10 years. You and I just met not long ago. What you just said. In some instances, I was listening to my own words. You were quoting me verbatim, verbatim. I mean, it's some of the things you just said. I said exactly that, word for word, more times than I have since on this show about fiber. So you're confirming a point of view that I've often held, and that's really a big point of view around here on this show. That fiber is the key to weight loss. Fiber is the key to good cardiovascular health. Fiber is the key to overall digestive health. I mean, what do you make of this? Let me ask you this, and then I want to talk about Medi-C Plus. If a mechanic knows how an engine was created, any particular engine, Ford, Chevy, Ferrari, whatever, if the mechanic knows how it was created, the mechanic has a better chance of repairing it, right?
To be sure.
For sure. We know through evolution how, in essence, our body has been created. And it was the environment, it was diet and lifestyle. The environment, diet, and lifestyle. We know what the variables were. So we know a lot about how we were created. anatomically, physiologically, biologically, generally. You would think we would have better sense on how to repair it, right?
That's right, but going back into history, Dr. Garko, there were times when people didn't have 3 square meals a day, and they had to hunt, and they had to move and exercise in order to live. And we have such an abundance of calories today. Most people never read the number of calories that they're taking. And they buy a box of this or a box of that, and they forget that it's the serving. You look at the serving to find out how many calories are in the serving. Mm-hmm. And my gosh, when you look at it, it's very easy to get your daily calories in one meal.
Sure enough, and we'll continue that. And you can now get Medi-C Plus at Holly Hills Natural Health Food Stores and Montgomery Commons Shopping Center, and also in Georgia at Nutrition Shop. So, its product is moving into the U.S. It's huge in Canada, making its way now into the U.S. Well, I'll repeat those stores when we come back.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve 2 important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
I'm really glad that you could stop by and catch the show today. Every listener is important, and that's been the point of view of this show since its beginning and will be as long as I'm around here. We do this show for the listener. This show is about you. So call 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. You hear me mention Medi-C Plus. You hear Dr. Jones mention it. He's on the protocol. He's got me taking it now. He gave me one more thing to do, which is fine. It's all good. And in Canada, Medi-C Plus is a big hit, has been for a long time. I believe it's probably one of the best-selling supplements in Canada, right, Dr. Jones?
Yes, it's the interesting thing, Dr. Garko. It's the medical consumer who has really got the message. Doctors, unfortunately, still haven't, and they're still prescribing cholesterol-lowering drugs with all their unintended consequences. When we have a product, Medi-C Plus, that is safe, it's effective, and it's much cheaper than cholesterol-lowering drugs,
sure.
So that the choice should be pretty obvious. So anyway, this program at least gives your listeners a chance for a second opinion. Second opinions are important in life, whether they be in medicine or finance or even marriage. As what Groucho Marx once said, I was married by a judge. I should have asked for a jury.
Yeah, you could have had more input, right?
That's right. So that I hope your readers. The one thing I want to get across to your readers: please never stop your cholesterol-lowering drugs because of what you hear for what I say to you today. That I'm not their doctor, but at least we can give them a second opinion so that they become informed consumers. And that really is the point. And plus the fact, if they're so worried about going off their cholesterol-lowering drug, you can take Medi-C Plus along with it. Because after all, you can go home tonight and have a chicken dinner which is loaded with lysine, have your breakfast which has lots of vitamin C in it. So if that amount of vitamin C and lysine isn't causing you any trouble, taking Medi-C Plus won't, because it's just increasing it to an effective dose.
And in the United States, Medi-C Plus is now sold in the Tampa Bay area at Vitamin Discount Center stores. You'll find it in Pennsylvania at Holly Hills Natural Health Foods, Montgomery Common Shopping Center. I know the folks at Holly Hills. Also in Georgia, there's a health store called Nutrition Shop. And that is in Fort Oglethorpe, Georgia. I'm not familiar with that, where that is, but you know where that is, John? Where is that?
That's actually right out of Chattanooga.
There you go. We got people around here, so that's why we got
there.
Your family's from there. His family's from there, so that's why. So the product is now going to make slowly but surely now making its way into the U.S. The reason why I spent some time talking to you about nutrition, and the like, our conversation up to this point, because I didn't want people to get the idea that Dr. Jones or Dr. Garko are fixated on some supplement as some magic potion that's going to cure all and be all for all. That's not your. I know that's not your point of view. It's certainly not mine. I just wanted to contextualize our conversation today and situate this conversation about Medi-C Plus within a larger context. I wanted the listener and the viewer of the show to understand that you have a very broad and rich perspective about health and what it takes to stay healthy regarding diet and lifestyle. Medi-C Plus certainly is a nutritional tactic, if you will, or strategy, depending on how you look at it, and it's useful. I want to ask you about common cold. I just reported a bit ago about a study out how high-dose zinc acetate lozenges reduced symptoms of a common cold in sort of remarkable ways, Dr. Jones. According to the calculations of the researchers, it was a meta-analysis. High-dose zinc acetate lozenges shortened the duration of nasal discharge by 34%, nasal congestion by 37%, sneezing by 22%, scratchy throat by 33%, sore throat by 18%, hoarseness by 43%, and cough by 46%. Okay, that's great. Then we come to vitamin C. You know and I know that there's sort of there are mixed findings regarding vitamin C and the common cold. I'm curious as to what your take is on vitamin C and the common cold.
Well, I think my take on that, Dr. Garko, is you've got to take enough of it. One of the problems with Linus Pauling had was in being criticized by the medical profession by saying, vitamin C doesn't work for the common cold. And he would always come back and say, it's the dosage, idiots. It's the dosage. If you go and take 100 milligrams of vitamin C a day, it's not going to do it. But I've been taking, say, 10,000 milligrams of vitamin C for several years now. I rarely ever get a cold. And if I feel a cold coming on, I'll take 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C every couple of hours, and it cures me. So that it's certainly the dosage that has to be drummed into people. There was a study done at Harvard that showed that after taking a multivitamin pill for 15 years with 10,000 doctors, that it had no effect in cardiovascular disease. Of course, how could it? Because a multivitamin pill only contains the most 75 milligrams of vitamin C. So you got to get back to the dosage, and if they take the right dosage, I think they'll be all right.
And I went online, and I went to PubMed, and I'm sure in your career you went there more than a few times, and I did a little literature review and search on vitamin C and the common cold. And as I expected, I found mixed results. We'll be back. I'll tell you more.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essential Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to improve even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good look. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the result. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine, too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no farther than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation so you can get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natural Factors, where great health begins. Right Way Nutrition. Nutrition the right way. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And we're back, and we're about halfway through this portion of the show. Dr. Gifford Jones is my guest. Go to mymedi.com, Medi-C.com, excuse me. And you can also call 1-844-871-0069 if you're interested in getting your mitts on some of that product. It's now being sold in the United States. We know it's in Tampa, Florida, because I live here, and it's in Vitamin Discount Center stores. It's now in Pennsylvania at the Holly Hill health food stores there, and also in Georgia near one of my producers, technical producers' home or his family in Oglethorpe, Georgia. There's a store there called Nutrition Shop. And by the way, I would encourage retailers who listen to this show, you can call my show anytime you want. If you want to talk about what we're talking about here on the show relative to maybe a particular supplement and how your customers are responding to whatever it is that we're talking about. I'd be very interested in hearing from you. You're invited to call this show. Please do. It's for, retailers are listeners too. Dr. Jones, welcome back. So you think that I went on PubMed, I did a real quick, and I found mixed results. I found reviews of the literature, meta-analyses that would support the idea that vitamin C didn't prevent a cold, but it helped moderate the effects of a cold and caused a shorter duration for the viral infection. And then other studies that couldn't find anything. So it's sort of mixed. But your point is it's the dosage. You got to have therapeutic, to use the expression, therapeutic dosages, dosage to get the effect, correct?
That's correct. If I think I'm getting a cold, I'll take 1,000 milligrams or 2,000 milligrams every couple of hours. And now the one thing will happen to you, you sometimes get diarrhea when you take a high dose of vitamin C, but that's a small price to pay for getting rid of a cold.
Mm-hmm.
So that I don't think I've had a cold for a couple of years now.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I just had one a couple of weeks ago. I don't get them often, boy. When I do, I don't know what's up with that. You think somebody hit you in the head with a ball peen hammer.
Yes, it's no fun. But
no,
the
it's
next
no
time
fun.
you feel your cold is coming on, see if you can do what I do, get rid of it by just taking that high dose every couple of hours, and I think you'll get good results.
Yeah, well, I did do that. I did dose, and I noticed it didn't last as long this time, and it was more manageable. That's what I noticed. And
yes.
And the Medi-C, go ahead.
And if you combine it with a Diet Coke and a rum, that makes it good too.
So, I just want to get just a little sidebar here. Besides doing my show today, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Write another column.
You're going to write a column today.
I've been writing a column. I've been writing a column 52 weeks a year for now 40 years. I've never had a week off, and Monday is coming up, and I need another column.
I see.
So, and I'm working on an interesting column right at the moment.
What's the theme?
There are the 10 Commandments.
I do.
They're good commandments.
Yes.
And if you follow them, why you're doing a good job in this life. But what I've wondered, why don't I have 10 medical prescriptions that I think will be helpful to a long life? And that's what I'm working on right now. And I've got 2 or 3 of them, but I have got to come up with some more.
10 medical prescriptions for a longer life. What
things that you can suggest to people?
All right.
Of course, is a sound lifestyle. I agree with you totally that you just can't swallow vitamin C or any other supplement and think, well, I can do anything else and I'm going to be all right. You've got to follow a sound lifestyle, starting at an early age, preferably, and once you start that sound lifestyle, and that's rule number 1, and as you said earlier in your show, rule number 2 is don't forget rule number 1. Very important.
Well, it's funny, you sort of took this religious tact in trying to deal with this. I also have a sort of I guess, using a religious metaphor to talk about this. I talk about the 7 deadly sins and the seven deadly sins, but I use them to talk about the 7 deadly diet and lifestyle sins that people commit, and the 7 diet and lifestyle virtues. With every sin, when you talk about the 7 deadly sins, there's a corresponding virtue. So I took a different tact. You used the 10 Commandments. I'm using the 7 deadly sins. So.
Once again, we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, that's okay.
I hope one of these days You're sort of my kind of guy. I hope one of these days we can sit down and have a beer together.
Yeah, well, I like Pinot Noir. I'll have a Pinot Noir with you.
Okay, I'll join you there too.
So, Medi-C Plus comes in tablet form, and it comes in the powdered form. I'm using the powdered form. I put it in for example, my workout, my pre and intra workout drink that I use every day when I go to the gym. Sometimes when I'm cooking dinner, I'll put, maybe a scoop or two in a glass of water, and I'll set it there, and I'll drink that while I'm making dinner. I find different ways, and then I take the pills as well. So I do a combination of both. That works for me. Yeah.
When I'm at home, I invariably use the powder. But when I'm traveling, it's much more convenient just to take the pills with you.
Absolutely. No question about that. You can call 1-844-871-0069. That's a toll-free number to get some Medi-C Plus if it's not in your neck of the woods in any of your health stores. But I suspect if you go to your neighborhood health store or your favorite health store and ask them to get it for you, they can do it too. They can call that number and order it and start getting it into their stores like Holly Hill and like Nutrition Shop have done in Georgia. The Holly Hills in Pennsylvania. 1-844-871-0069. We've got a good response to the Medi-C Plus, Dr. Jones, since you've been on. And, I know it's one nutrient, it's one micronutrient, but it's an important one. And, in terms of an antioxidant, when we come back, I wanted to talk to you about the antioxidant capacity, if you will, or ability or properties of vitamin C. I know that there's some mixed findings on antioxidants. When you read the literature, you'll see studies that will say that taking antioxidants provides no benefit in terms of promoting longevity. Well, okay. How about for the moment? What about quality of life? How about promoting better health right now? I'll take that. But there are studies that suggest that antioxidants are a key to longevity and quality of life. So again, the findings are mixed. But I'm a big fan of antioxidants, and vitamin C is on my all-time list. We'll have the LTN health question when I come back.
Coenzyme Q10 is a powerful antioxidant nutrient. It protects against free radical damage, supports heart function, energy production, and immune response. Aging reduces our ability to absorb CoQ10 from our diet, so supplementing with a highly absorbable form of CoQ10 is the first step to ensuring optimal levels in the body. Secondly, typical CoQ10 supplements are in a ubiquinone or non-reduced form. For the body to use that type of CoQ10, it must first convert it to ubiquinol or the reduced form. QH Absorb is Jarrow Formula's highly absorbable and bioavailable CoQ10 supplement. Not only is QH Absorb more absorbable than traditional CoQ10 supplements, but as ubiquinol, it's already in a reduced bioavailable form. Your body can use QH Absorb without having to do any conversion work. Ask specifically for Jarrow Formula's QH Absorb at your favorite vitamin retailer. For more information on QH Absorb, go to jarrow.com. That's JARROW for the best and highly absorbable bioavailable CoQ10 supplements.
Hi, I'm Kate. When I asked my health food store to recommend a natural solution to improve my digestive health, they suggested their best-selling probiotic, Ultimate Flora Critical Care. It has 50 billion live probiotic cultures in every capsule. I was surprised to learn that a poor diet, aging, and even stress can deplete our bodies of billions of good bacteria. That's why I take one Ultimate Flora Critical Care probiotic a day to help maintain my digestive balance, support my immune health, and help keep me regular. And my mother takes Ultimate Flora Senior Formula. It's formulated to help adults 50 and older maintain good digestive health too. It's the Ultimate Flora difference that sold me. Each high-potency, once-daily formula includes strains that are scientifically studied for their specific health benefits. Plus, the delayed-release capsules protect the probiotics from harsh stomach acid. Ultimate Flora probiotics are available at health food stores everywhere. From Renew Life, the digestive care experts.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Xenia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. I was talking about a study out of the University of Helsinki. I know they have tough winters there, but that doesn't stop them from working, apparently. They did a nice little study, and they figured out that taking high dose zinc acetate lozenges helped shorten the symptoms associated with the common cold. Here's the question. Among all the reduction in symptoms, this one focuses on shortening the duration. By how much did taking high-dose zinc acetate lozenges shorten the duration of a cold? Did it shorten it by 12%, 22%, or 42%? By how much did a high-dose zinc acetate lozenge therapy, if you will, shorten a cold, the duration of a cold? 12%, 22%, or 42%. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. Right answer. $25 gift card. You can go to your health store and get some Medi-C Plus. There you go. Dr. Jones, we have a caller. I want to get back to you in a second here concerning vitamin C as an antioxidant. Let's go to, I guess it's Tampa, Florida. Ann, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on.
Hi, Dr. Garko. This is Ann. You may not remember this, but about a month and a half ago, I was on your show. The subject that day was taking supplements.
Yeah.
And you and I had a conversation about vitamin C.
Yeah.
So I called in and said that for 43 years, after reading information on Linus Pauling's studies on vitamin C,
right.
I, on my own, took upon myself to take about, whenever I felt a cold or the flu coming on, I took 2,000 every 2 hours. That's what I decided to do.
Did it work for you?
In 43 years, I have rarely had a cold or the flu. And only if I didn't, I only got a little bit of a start on the cold or the flu if I didn't take the vitamin C immediately. But that's what I told my family and friends all these years.
I think that's good.
Try it, and they wouldn't take enough dosage.
Right, and see, that's the point. You're smart, Ann. That's the point that Dr. Gifford is making. It's about the dosage. You got to have it. Apparently, vitamin C needs to be in some amplified dosage, some therapeutic dose. It
washes out of your system so quickly.
Yeah, well, it's a water-soluble micronutrient.
Yeah.
It's water-soluble, right, Doctor? Listen to what she said, Dr. Jones. Pretty smart health consumer there, right?
Very smart, very smart.
Yeah.
Yes.
She did exactly.
You validated my opinions all these years, Doctor, because my family and friends have always chided me for this.
Yeah, so it's not it's
good for you.
It's nice when somebody comes along and says, "Oh my God, there's another human being that thinks this way too." I keep trying to find people that, and so far I'm not. I'm doing all right. Listen, this is he said exactly that, and he said that today, and he said that several other times on other shows I've done with him, where you got to have if you got the cold every couple of hours, you take a couple of grams, whatever you got to do, and you just you sort of it's a heavy regimen, but you run the risk of a little diarrhea for some people, not all people. I can take all kind of vitamin C and I don't get that issue. But
the other nice thing about it is now I know that if it's not viral, which is the cold or the flu, it could be bacterial. So then I know immediately and then I know that I've got a bacterial infection, something other than viral.
There you
then
go.
I go to the doctor for an antioxidant.
Or your antibiotic.
That's a nice thing about it. And so, I've always been right about that, because a lot of times you don't want to get a bacterial infection get a hold of you, because it can be, severe.
Yeah, that's often isn't that right, Dr. Jones? That's often a side effect, if you will, of a viral infection. You end up with a bacterial infection in your upper respiratory tract. That's not uncommon, is it?
That's right.
And then antibiotic can help with that, and that's great.
But a lot of people, if you know, Dr. Garko, take antibiotics for a infection which is viral, and it doesn't do any good.
No, it doesn't. No. And these microorganisms, bacteria and viruses, they've been around for millions of years, and they have figured out how to get along pretty well. So
they're going to be here long after we're gone, Dr. Garko.
I know that. Long after.
If we desecrating the earth and air and sea as we're doing right now, they'll be around a long time after we're gone.
No question. Here's the health question. And by the way, since you called in, you want to take a stab at the health question for today?
Yeah, I didn't hear the answer.
All right, let me give you the question. Here's the question.
Okay.
Taking high-dose zinc lozenges shorten the duration of a cold by how much? 12%, 22%, or 42%? Let me give you a hint. It was very effective.
How about 42%?
Congratulations, you want a $25 supplement gift card, because we're almost out of time, and I wanted to give that thing away. We don't want to. We don't want to hold on to
another one.
Well, congratulations. That's okay. Whatever.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
The show so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you as well, Dr. Jones. Vitamin C is an antioxidant. Your best take on it?
Well, the thing, some people say antioxidants aren't useful, but when you look at it this way, if you build a fire and you end up with ash, if you don't get rid of the ash, you get the trouble in your home. And I think the same thing happens to the human body. If you don't get rid of those free radicals that are literally being produced all the time in your body, you're not going to be as healthy and live as long as you're going to. And although I have no definite proof of it in a large series of cases, I know from my own standpoint, I think taking high doses of vitamin C, namely Medi-C Plus, has and removing those free radicals for these 17 years has kept me alive from 74 to in my 92nd year. So I believe it. I believe in the theory that yes, the removal of free radicals is a good thing for your body.
Right. And Medi-C Plus, I'll give you the number one more time, 1-844-871-0069. That's a toll-free number. You, as a health consumer, you can call and order it that way. As a retailer, you can also call and get it into your store calling that number. And then visit mymedi-c.com and learn more about this particular supplement. Dr. Jones persuaded me to get on the protocol, and I'm doing about 8 grams a day. I'm trying to get up to 10. I want to get to 10 grams of vitamin C and 5 grams of lysine, and I'm going to stay on that protocol, and we'll see.
You better take 5 scoops a day then.
5 scoops, that's easy. I can do that. Good luck in writing today. I know you're going to be working on your 10 medical prescriptions for a long life, and I'm anxious to maybe I can get a chance to read that. And next time you come on, you can you do that, and I'll do the 7 deadly sins of aging. How about that? Take Medi.
I'll send you my new book.
Okay, good. We'll talk.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. Your